Right about now, you're going, man, Shannon, this is incredibly complex. Why in the world would anybody ever want to do this? Well, we've tried to get enough carrots on both sides of the fence to make it really desirable. So, as I mentioned, tax credits, dollar for dollar offset to my taxable liability. The banks, that Community Reinvestment Act. They also get some cash flow. They also could get some back-end interest because they can provide both the equity and the debt. So they can be the ones providing the permanent debt. They can be the ones providing the bridge funds or the construction funds, so they can get some money there as well. They can also get all the benefits, so that bank for the first 10 to 15 years will generally also capture all the benefits of property ownership. So all of that depreciation, anything else they're going to pull over to their side to kind of juice the returns. And of course, that bank's going to keep 99.99% ownership of this deal through year 15, because they're going to make sure that equity slug, which is generally the only equity in the project, is protected. What does the developer get? They're giving up a lot of control. They're not getting really any cash flow, but they do get a developer fee, and that can be as much as 20% of the total cost of the project. So if you've got a $10 million project, that's a $2 million fee. And they do get the back end of the project, and if there's any extra cash flow, normally doesn't happen, but if there is, they can get a slug of that cash flow waterfall throughout the ownership period. And then of course at the back end, after that year 15, they have a right to buy out that tax credit investor. Normally it's some sort of advantageous split. So if we built it for 10, it's worth 20, and we've still got 8 million of debt. It's going to go, there's $12 million of profit in there, and say we're on a 90-10 split. So, 1.2 is going to go to that tax credit investor, and the rest is going to go to the GP. So see, they can make some money on the back side as well as that developer fee on the front side. And the tax credit investor, that equity player, that bank, they've already gotten their tax credits back because they've gotten all of that 10 years of tax flow plus the other extra things that I already mentioned a couple minutes ago. What does the public get? Theoretically, they get affordable housing. Hopefully really nice affordable housing, because those QAPs, the building codes in them, are generally stricter even than normal building codes. So, and normally that's the reason why you've got these longer and longer extended use periods, is what I'm looking for. So 30, 45, 50 years that these projects have to remain affordable.